Hi everybody, this is Paul. Welcome to Module 4 of our training. Module 4 will be, or is named, Work with your team and your role as a sponsor. Now, when you start in network marketing, you're all very excited and want to lift off and launch your idea immediately. But when you're new in network marketing, there's also a little bit of fear involved, and you don't actually know how to start properly. Now, here comes the role of the sponsor, because we're all familiar with how to start. Is it directly doing everything, or where do I start? So people start reading everything, and they want to know everything about the business before they actually talk to some people in the field and show them the products. And somebody actually do everything at the same time. So we need a little bit of structure in it. And this is what this module is all about. When you sponsor, sit down with them and help them with the step-by-step plan. It's easy. It's keep it simple. It must be duplicable. When I invite a commercial guy and say, okay, I want an advertisement on television, then it's not duplicable, because perhaps or maybe I can afford it. I wish I could, by the way, but somebody else doesn't. So we need to do it simple. And this step-by-step plan, we come to that later on in this module. Show them that they can have help from their upline, not only you, because you had help too when first started in network marketing and in this business. And tell them when they should not tell anything. Probably the most people in network marketing, because of their excitement, start immediately telling everything. And somebody who's new and don't know anything and see what they are talking about, it will scare them. Said, oh my God, Paul is telling me this. Do I really need to know all this before I join? So don't do it. Know when to shut up. And keep your mouth shut. Use third party, and that's what we come to that later on as well. Let your sponsor do the talking. Let others do the talking, so people can see that it's very easy. You don't need to know everything about this business. So as a sponsor, sit down with the new people and explain it to them to get them start off in the right way. Okay, so when you sit down with your new team member, set easy goals for them. I know there's a bigger goal, why they joined, and that's okay. We need to focus on that as well. But by making it small steps, little goals, it's easier to achieve it than immediately the first big goal. I had somebody signed up in a previous marketing company, and she phoned me after 2-3 weeks and said, I don't have my Mercedes yet. So that's a big goal in 3 days or 3 weeks. It doesn't work that way. We need to work with step by step, little steps, one at a time. Also help them invite people, how to approach people. And that's not easy as well. And like I told you, I'm excited, so I want to tell everything. That's not the case. When you talk to somebody, just show them the product. Know a testimonial from somebody else said, hey, I know Paul. He's in the Netherlands. He uses this, and it's for his back. And you know what? You should try it too, because you've got back problems as well. And then they say, what's it? What's that? I said, oh, well, I can't explain everything. First of all, I need to talk to another guy or girl, so I don't have the time. But I also don't know everything, and I want you to know everything about it. So we have a meeting then and then, and I'd like you to attend. Okay. As a sponsor, be at the first couple of meetings of your team members, team partners. Very crucial, because then their guests see that you have actually or are actually helping them. Never miss events. Some people say, well, yeah, if an event is far away or it's expensive. Well, let me tell you a story. In the Netherlands, 200 kilometers, people think, oh, that's far. But when you are in Australia, 200 kilometers is the next neighbor, right? But don't miss events. Why? Very easy. You're not doing this for me. You're doing this for yourself and for your business. And when you are at events, you hear other testimonials you can use. Perhaps you don't have experience with one of the products, and another one does have experience, and you hear them, so you can help that, or it can help you find new people and show them that the product is really working. Second is, you build a network of people that are not from your area, but from another area. So when meeting, you can actually help each other with far distance relatives and people you know. And third of all, there is always training. So you train yourself. And that's one of the basic things to know and to do. So not for me, just for yourself, right? You learn new stuff. Okay, stay connected. Communication, very, very important. Know where the next events are, so you can invite people over. But also what's going on in the group, right? We talked about it in Module 2, when you look in your downline or in your back office and see what's happening in your group. Very, very important. Keep it simple, like I said, duplication. Don't advertise big things. Just do it small, one by one. Make sure that what you are doing is duplicable, is simple to do, so another one can do it as well. Don't make it too difficult. And train them. Do some personal development. Give them a motivation, a link to a motivation video. Eric Worre, for example, it's on my YouTube channel as well. But also train with them how to invite. It's very important as well. Because self-development in this business is one of the most important things. You're getting better. Jim Rohn said it. You're getting better by doing it and by training. So always be the right example. Now, the step-by-step plan, the simple step-by-step plan I was talking about, is actually a 6-step plan. It's make a list, everybody you know, and work on this list. It's never ending, because when you talk about products, and the list has to be, who do I know that has cartilage problems? Who do I know that's always ill? Who do I know that has a heart problem? Who do I know that is, allergic to something? Then every product you can use to these people and show them the right products as well. So this is not a list, and if everybody you know, it's a list with everybody you know that has a kind of disease, illness, or whatever. And when you talk with 2 people a day, giving them a sample, then your list is always going bigger, bigger, bigger. It never stops, right? Be out there. So that's the thing. 7 days a week, well, if you want. 2 a day, 5 days a week, then you have I think you have a great couple of guests coming over to the next meeting in your area. Sit down as a sponsor with the people you introduced in the business and explain what I explained right now, plus a little bit more, and set goals. Set the little step-by-step goals towards the bigger goal. do a launch with them. Said, okay, you know what? Within 2 days, you have in your home 2 people, and I'll be there, right? Help them with the making the appointments with people, and like I said, join them in this appointment, so their guest will see how somebody's getting help. Invite people who need more information and follow up. So if you have a meeting at your house and people say, well, I don't know exactly because I need more information, that's okay, right? We don't push. But you can invite them to a bigger event, like we had last weekend with Greg and Reiner, and let Reiner and Greg do the talking. And like I said, we shut up. Okay. And finally, if they are having the right feeling with the company, then enroll them as a customer, which is okay, or as a team partner, and coach them by starting at level 2, step 1. Okay. And it's always the same steps. Okay, then finally, work with your team. Don't leave them in the mess. Don't sign them up and say, okay, thank you for the sign-up fee, and well, this is what you have to do, and good luck. No, it's not going to work that way. Your team will not grow. I think 90% will drop out after 1 week. So help them. Give them confidence. You're the mentor. You're the, like Jim Rohn said, the mother and the father of somebody. They need that help. They need you. Spend 80% of your time to 20% of the people. Why do I say this? This is an unwritten rule. Not everybody is working 100%. Not everybody is working 20%. They're all different. But people that really want your help, that makes 80% of your working time, and that's mostly 20% of the people. Reward people for the right behavior. Very, very small rewards. Clap on the back, something like that. Use back office reports, like I told you in module 2, to see who needs a push. If somebody needs 25 points, then help them to get the 25 points for the higher rank. They call you, not you call them. Otherwise, I have to make at least 40 phone calls already every day. It's not going to work, especially with the 80-20 rule, right? So teach them that if they need help, they call you. Very important. And last but not least, have fun, because this is a fun business. This is a family business. So make sure you have fun. Okay. So to wrap it up, somebody has said to me once, some people treat this as a hobby. Some people treat this as serious business. And always remember, those who see this as a hobby, it's fine. I don't gonna push anyone, but they get 20% of my time. The ones that are really busy, see it as a serious business, they get the 80% of my time. Okay. Well, I hope this helps. Last module will be number 5, when we go into your own time management and into promoting. Okay, have fun.